Wo ist denn der Bums? Oh Gott, ich hätte den Bums anlassen sollen. Oh mein Gott. Lass uns schnell gehen. Wo wollte ich hin? Achso, ich wollte da nochmal hin. Und ich musste den Bums in der Mission machen. You round a corner in a box canyon and find yourself face to face with a pyrobove. You are boxed in. Was ist ein pyrobove? Ah. Okay. Was sagt der Kompass? Ich habe ihn vergessen. Geht das? Nee, okay. Cowfangs. Was hat der Kompass denn hier? For centuries we ate them. These teeth are proof that they've decided it's their turn. Wo ist der Kompass da? Immer noch. Oder weiterhin. So, was musste ich nochmal machen? Well, that's got to be our first priority. We won't get much farther without it. Was muss ich machen? He's waiting on some parts to finish it. Hint, hint. Was muss ich machen? El Vibrato? The professor told you how to turn this thing off. Do you want to shut it down? Ist es an? Mango geht demnächst sleepen, Alter. Mango der frühe Sleeper. Es gibt Brezelpizza. What the hell? Tatsache, Mango der frühe Sleeper. Mango der jetzt Sleeper. Gute Nacht, Mango. Wagner. Die ist beliebt. Nie gehört. Also literally noch nie gehört. Boah, Mann, was ist da los? Oh, meine Güte. Was muss ich machen mit dem Vibrator? Muss ich einfach rumlaufen und dann... Ist wie eine normale Pizza, nur statt Pizzateig ein Brezelteil. Also ist es quasi so eine Art Laugenpizza? Verstehe ich das richtig? Jopp. Gibt schlimmere Sachen. Okay, dann gehe ich einmal nach Dirtwater zurück. A few hundred yards up the trail you see a solitary skeleton trotting towards the northwest. It doesn't seem to have noticed you or anything else, really. Ich könnte es auch einfach mal leben lassen, ne? Aber gleichzeitig steht da Runaway und ich bin schon kein Feigling. Go away hätte es getan. Aber Runaway? Ich glaube, ich muss nicht sonderlich Runaway bellen. Alice has become stronger. Goldtooth. Bist du jetzt krass, Alice? Weiß ich nicht. Ich habe immer noch keinen Kaktus Jill gefunden oder so. Wo der Typ hin ist, der Breski, weiß ich auch nicht. Ich muss schlafen gehen, das wollte ich machen. So, einmal schlafen. You dream that you're climbing a mountain with a gun while fleeing from a crown. After that you are torn apart by rats. You wake up quite refreshed. Well, okay then. Oops, sell up. Old mission. Your transponder gizmo bleeps, and you follow the bleeps to one of those weird vibrato machines, tromping around in the desert. Fortunately, it either hasn't noticed you or doesn't care. Wait, what? Okay. Das wollte ich nicht, aber wir machen das. Okay. You gain vibratus grabs. You knock that thing's block off. Presumably it was an important block because it stopped moving after that. Ich bin Science. Außerdem bin ich jetzt gleich Exorzist oder so. Mal gucken. So, Tuna. You open the can with your teeth and eat the contents, just like eating an egg. You don't know how to eat eggs the right way either. O for Tuna. You've had a nutritious meal of preserved seafood, and you're ready to take on the entire world, just like a tuna would if it was still alive. Wie? Oh, ich hab das hier erhöht. Nee. Huh. I guess ich muss ein bisschen leveln. I guess die 50 XP tun keinen weh, 60. Dann mach ich das hier auch noch und dann haben wir das. Open! You grunt and strain and force the heavy stone sarcophagus lid open. There's a skeleton inside. Holy crap, his bones are huge! Fortunately, he appears to be asleep. Wake up! Holy shit, der ist wirklich groß. Aua, okay, das ist ein Muskelmann, schätze ich mal, ja. Das heißt, wir machen so. Nerven wir den nochmal? Ach nee, warte mal. Ich habe ja Alice. Ja, blöd, ne? Sunk beef is fingers, sunk beef is thigh. The bigger they are, the harder they excommunicate. Okay, und dann noch hier. Insult him. You unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush and the sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. St. Pope's eyes narrow. Looks like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. Fight it is. St. Pope summons a cardinal. Oh shit. Ah dann, St. Pope. So long. You put an end to St. Pope's heresy once and for all. Pope's pelvis, fake Pope head. Oh, Alter, ich hab einen fake Pope head. Der ist ja cool. Der geht aber Moxie. The Audacity. Und der Finger, nee, der Thigh. Das ist eine Waffe. 2 Muskel, 10 HP. Alle zersägt. Haben wir das auch geklärt? Da kommt der Pelvis hin. You pop the Pope pelvis back on its Pope pelvis plinth. Sister Mary is pleased as punch. Return the weirdly huge finger bone to its reliquary. Sister Mary looks delighted. You've recovered all of the relics. Oh, praise be, thank you. I'm glad to have helped, sister. Must reward you for your efforts, though. We don't have much, but I can give you this old censer. We don't use it anymore because Sister Penelope is allergic to the incense. Ja, was? Zensor? Ist er so, weil er zensiert ist? Oh, cool, thanks. Was? +3 Mysticalic. Look, I don't want to tell you what you can and can't say, but let's just call this a shiny gold colored metal sensor. Leave it at that. Verstehe ich nicht. Oh. Das ist genauso gut wie das. Die geben exakt dasselbe. Ich glaube, dann nehme ich den Sensor. Den finde ich lustiger. Der sieht aus wie eine heile Handgranate. Ups. Soll ich nochmal versuchen, den Pile of Bones zu fighten da unten? In der Submission? Ancient Bean Can schon besser. Echt, meinst du? Weiß ich ja nicht. Weiß ich ja nicht. Den kill ich. Hauptsache, du hast die 1-2 Buckle my Shoe. Ja, die habe ich doch sehr. Die 1-2 habe ich sehr wohl. Nein, die Zero Spooky Damage. Okay, so krass war das jetzt nicht. Piu! Tschüss, kleines Skelett. Okay, das war ein kleiner Kampf, I guess. Haben wir das auch geklärt? Ach, Tim. Ja, feines Tim. Ich gehe hier einmal wandern. Magst die Geräusche von Tim? Ich auch. A wave of heat hits you from behind. Jetzt du schon wieder. Du schon wieder. Kompass. Machen wir sofort. Der Kompass sagt Northwest. Krass. Ich habe das Gefühl, hier gibt es noch was zu sehen, aber ich sehe nichts. There's a skull. Just sort of rolling down the road toward you. Like directly toward you. When you step to one side, it swerves to match. Face it down. Tumble skull. So long, Tumble Skull. Geh doch mal Nordwest. Ja, nordwestlich als Potemkin Gang wird's nicht. With a shout, well, more of a loud hiss, a skeleton leaps at you from the underbrush. She's wearing a cavalry hat and has a cavalry saber, but isn't riding a cavalry horse. Which I'm pretty sure is the main thing that differentiates cavalry from infantry, if not the only thing. Question her designation. Hold on there, just a minute, soldier. What's an infantry soldier doing wearing a cavalry hat? What kind of fool do you take me for? Cavalry soldiers ride horses. That's what cavalry means. For cavalry, where's your horse? That's what I thought. Give me that hat, soldier. You can have it back when I see you riding a horse. Skeleton glumly turns over her head and marches away. Sweet. This hat will lend verisimilitude to your performance if you ever decide to swoop in at the last minute and fix something. Was heute denn? Zeigt er jetzt immer noch Nordwesten? More or less straight west. Oh. Also irgendwas ist hier. Ich teste nochmal kurz was. You see a sign labeled "This way to the Lazy Dude Ranch" off the side of the trail. You mark the location on your map. Never mind, dann gehen wir dahin. Haystack. Looks like somebody's been washing ferrets in this thing. Ferrets. I hope then don't call that patch of weeds over there an herb garden. It'd be an affront to herbs and gardens both. An old burnt crate, guess it came with the property. Kick it open. Full canteen lock, bar of soap. Hey, like, howdy. I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? What kind of herbal remedies? The kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So, weeds? That's a derogatory term. Created by the man, but yeah, basically. Buy one. Herbal remedy. Groovy. Doesn't do anything. Esse ich. Kann ich nicht essen. Hier sind ja richtig viele. Howdy. Hey, yeah, howdy, man. What's happening? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, not much, man. We moved into this little patch of land to grow crops. But then we decided it's more natural to just let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? I bet that's a lot easier too. Right on, man. Neat. Where'd you get that hat? Oh, these? A friend of mine made it, man. I forgot which one. What you'll take it for? For it? Well, I've been thinking of trying a new style, man. Maybe like one of those hats army guys used to wear back in the day. Like it's kind of an ironic statement, man. There's an old fort over there under the way. I'll swap you if you can't find one of those, man. Weiß ich noch. I keep that in mind. Howdy, I'm Schulli. I'm Louis. Louis Lathrop. Why the long face, Louis? Ah, geez, basically because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing. So they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions, I could scream. Why don't you leave? I haven't got any meat or any other prospects or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. This is such a mess. How'd you get in this predicament? I headed west after graduating baking school and fell in with these two because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was, I didn't realize all they were really interested in was getting silly on local wheat and not doing any work. So you're looking for work? Gosh, yes, desperately. The only trade I know is baking, though. Do you know somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it comes with room and board. I just want to get out of here. I don't. Sorry. Shucks. Well, if you hear anything, please let me know. Okay, Leute, merken, wenn irgendwer einen Bäcker sucht, ist unsere Frau. Manure. Garden. Hagar's agave. Agave nectar. Shockweed plant. Shockweed extract. Clownwood. Okay, das kann ich noch nicht ernten. Frisco Poppy. So viele Items. The nectar of Hagar's agave. Agavoideae cabus webus is highly prized by lazy drunks due to the fact that it doesn't require any processing in order to make liquor out of it. You extracted this crackling, bubbling fluid from one of those weird electrified weeds that grow in the woods up north. Spell damage by 10, holy shit. This one prolific but now rare species of poppy only grows in the area around Frisco, despite the protests of the other native flora who don't want it to grow in their backyard. Es sind ein paar Powerpflanzen dabei. Nee, danke. Tim. You come upon a rushing river, which a family of 4 is attempting to cross. However, the bridge is only wide enough for 2 at a time, and they only have 1 lantern to light the way. Ich helfe ihnen. You point out that it's broad daylight and they don't need the lantern. They seem a little embarrassed by this revelation and let you cross the bridge first. Great, success! Bruh. So you're riding along the dusty desert trail, you feel a change in the air. This area is thick with mystical bean energy. You orient your mind along the axis of the powerful magnetic bean field and follow it to a cave. A sign out front reads, The Great Garbanzo Secret Hideout. Fellow Bean Wizards welcome. Na dann. Willst du noch bis 10 machen? Ja, ungefähr. Da müssen wir auch bald schon schlafen. What you say, Alice? There's another cemetery near here we ought to check out. A pretty big one. Name of Reboot Hill. Okay. The sign says keep out unless you are the Great Garbanzo. Ich bin the Great Garbanzo. The Great Garbanzo's hideout. Ein revolting sofa. Search it. All-purpose beans. This is a bag filled with mixed beans, not in the sense that it contains some of every type of bean, but in the sense of that every bean it contains is a mix of every type of bean. Can serve any purpose if you are a master chef. Ah. Most of these books are too fragile to touch, but there's one that looks like it's in decent shape. Beans Illustrated. This is a crumbling old tome of bean recipes and general cookware tips. Teaches you how to cook advanced bean dishes and make bean iron cookware. What? Master cookery? Fortunately, the book was so fragile that your close reading caused it to crumble to dust. Ich kann jetzt kochen? Your cooking skills have boiled over and splattered all over the sublime. Ich musste noch nicht einmal was kochen, glaube ich. You sense a deposit of bean iron. Let's go, bean iron. You approach the arcane oven and prepare to ply your mystical trade. Forge some bean iron cookware, cook something simple. Cook amazing beans, cook sublime beans. Ich brauche erstmal Cookware. Contemplate your skills and the materials you have on hand. You could make something out of some bean iron. Your mind reaches into the bean iron to see what shapes it conceals. You detect 3. A spatula. Weapon, +5 mysticality. A skillet. Offhand, +3 armor. A badge. Label, +7 spell damage. Boah, ist alles cool. Alles cool, bin ich ehrlich. You forge the bean iron in the fire of your mind and quench it with the waters of your will. Contemplate your skills and the materials you have in hand. Unfortunately, ich habe kein Bean Iron mehr. Was Neues. Ja, der ist schon cool so. A spatula. Crafted the spatula from bean iron and you will wield it in the name of justice. Das Badge habe ich habe die Lucky Marigold gerade equipped mit generell coolen Stats. Ich könnte auch noch das hier machen für Spell Damage und das hier für scheinbar noch viel coolere Stats, aber ich mag das Marigold. Das gibt mir Glück. Entschuldigung, mach mir Krabbenburger. Ich mach die Krabbenburger-Dose. Ich will mehr Bean Iron, ich will mehr Sachen. Kann ich jetzt was kochen noch, oder wie ist das? Cook something. Gaze at the all-purpose beans and imagine the things you can make with them. Ah, thinking beans, black beans, greasy beans. Okay, okay. Ich brauche irgendeinen Ort, wo ich das herbekommen kann. Die Sachen. Die all-purpose und das... Oh. Under the pillow. All-purpose beans. Nice. Okay, das ist ein cooler Ort. Ein sehr cooler Ort. Mag ich. Was hattest du jetzt noch gefunden? Oh, ich bin ja hier. Lol. Mit da unten liegt's richtig. Ja, das sieht doch wirklich... Also das ist wirklich obvious, dass da noch was ist. Ich guck mal hier. Lost Dutch Oven Mine. Entrance a ways to the west. Sind die Binoculars kaputt, so wie immer? Ich finde das einfach nicht. Schon wieder ein Stagecoach. Surrounded by large clawed footprints in the dust. Investigate. You can't tell if the coach was attacked by Gila monsters or they scavenged it after the fact, but they certainly seemed interested in whatever it was carrying. Which is strange because a weather-beaten sign on the side of the coach says Bookmobile. Doors have been torn off the hinges. Coach is empty apart from a single book lying in the dust. Take the book. You pick up the book, wondering why the Gila monsters would have left just this one behind. Walking stupid? Geil. Unlock stupid walking as an option. This book tells the tale of a renegade sheriff who was really bad at walking. Let's go. Read the book from cover to cover and learn how to walk really stupidly. You accidentally drop the book and then ruin it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up. Stupid walking? Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott, es wechselt. Alter, jetzt bin ich mit Tim connected einfach. Ja, okay. Ich will das jetzt noch kurz noch abgeben, weil das... Fünf! Shit. Oh mein Gott. Bitteschön. He ambles over to a strange contraption in the corner of the room and begins to tinker. Great! Let me just... yep, okay. This'll do the trick. Let me just get this running, and then you'll be able to grab a keystone from it. It'll take another 5 scrap for each one you need. Are you familiar with the Lost Dutch Oven Mine? Grim place, but that's where I found the chassis for the fabricator, wedged behind an unusual pile of rocks. Seems like a good place to start hunting. Dutch Oven Mine. Dutch Oven Mine? Hab ich die schon? Ach, das ist die da oben, die ich noch nicht erkundet. Das ist ja perfekt, da muss ich ja eh noch hin.